What's up, guys? We're back. It's been a while. We're back with the WXPS Soccer channel. Another Dortmund reaction video. I've missed a few games, some good results, some not so good results. Champions League, we've done quite well, I think. The Bundesliga, not as much. But we're back with the DfB Pokal, the German domestic cup. We've got a 2-0 win. Before we get to the game, check us out on Instagram, and obviously if you guys are already on the YouTube channel, but we've got some cool things hopefully coming up in the next couple of days, different sorts of content coming out. To put a poll on the Instagram at WXPS Soccer, go check it out there. Obviously the shirts are still for sale, so get yours now. DM us to place your order for those, and I think that's it. All right, let's jump into it. So we've got a 2-0 win against Hannover 96, or in the second division in Germany. Good team. Obviously, a long history there. Been in the Bundesliga many times before, and they didn't make it easy for us. I think. I'll go general thoughts on the game, and then I'll go player by player. I think general thoughts on the game. We didn't play that well. Defensively, we weren't great. Offensively, we weren't great. Midfield, we were okay. I think Hanover played really well, to be honest. I think they got unlucky. I think Kobel had a really, really good game. And that's what set us apart, really, was the goalkeeping quality. And that's what got us the win. So I'm going to go through the first 11 and do like a thoughts and then player ratings sort of thing. So Kobel, I'd say 9 out of 10. Made 4, maybe 9.5 out of 10. Made 4 or 5 huge saves. Can think of the one gets slipped through. The striker opens up on his right foot, tries to curl it in the far post. Kobel sticks a leg out. The header, right? I think about 5 minutes in, right off the corner, or the volley I meant, and then a few other really, really big saves throughout the game. Can't think of any glaring mistakes that he made at all, and that's huge coming off that performance against Union Berlin last week with the slip, obviously, for the first goal. You hate to see that, but he's done well. Say distribution maybe a bit better, but that's nitpicking really. So 9.5 out of 10 for me. Munir at right back, I don't know, 6 out of 10. He didn't really do anything, to be honest. A couple of the chances came down his side. Didn't really offer a whole lot going forward. Didn't make any big mistakes either. Nah, just kind of nah. Sula was about the same. Him and Schlotterbeck, I thought, had they dealt with what they needed to. They weren't really helped out a little bit by the midfield tracking runners and things like that, but also they got split open a few times. So I'd say probably 6 for both of them as well. Thought Guerrero had a decent game, to be honest. One thing that maybe 7 for Guerrero. Going forward, obviously he offers so much. Defensively, I think he was solid today. One thing though with him is he can never turn it off. He has to play in these tight areas all the time. Gets to the end of the game, 80th minute, 85th minutes, right? We go down to 10 men. Just hoof it, man. We're not gonna stop playing 1-2s in our own box. It's not helpful. He can't turn it off. It's I don't know. It's right here when he scores goal, right? He scores a goal against Sevilla, and when it's producing, it's great. But then in this situation, it didn't cost us, and he didn't really lose the ball. But he's playing 1-2s, and basically, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but this area in here, 85 minutes into the game, in our own half, when we're up 2-0 and a man down. And it's kind of I don't know. It's frustrating sometimes. It's he just can't he can't not do that. Emre Can and Özcan, I'd say I don't know. Chan I thought was okay. They were both fine. They just didn't they didn't run the game. And when you're playing against the second division, you need to run the game better. I think Özcan did a decent job dictating tempo, and Chan did his normal, like, break up the play, be physical, win the headers. But, excuse me. But, I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm wrong to expect a bit more from them. I thought they were okay. I'd say probably 7 for Chan, 6.5 for Özcan. Hazard creates the Moukoko goal, right, with hustle. Comes off when did we sub him? Let's see. Doesn't say the minutes. Probably 65 minutes in, something like that. I think he was okay. I think he was decent. But again, another like 6.5. Like, he didn't do anything super special. Didn't really create anything with quality. Created something with hustle, right? So he makes up for it there. But nothing really outstanding in that way. Brandt played pretty well, I thought. I'd give him 7.5. And then I believe Bellingham comes on for him. Yeah. And Brandt, he created some stuff. He was lively, pulled some people into good positions, made a few decent chances, but 7.5 for him, for me. Malin, 6. Didn't really do anything. Shoved a guy out of bounds. Had one decent chance. Tried to wrap his foot around the ball, curl it into the far post. Missed it by a foot or two. Other than that, didn't really do much. Moukoko gets the goal. I know they credit it as an own goal, but it looks like on the replay that he's aiming for that. So, for the purposes of this, we'll say it's his goal. I'd say 7.5 for him. I think he made good runs, got himself in good positions, played pretty well actually. You can see his limitations though, physically the lone striker against two big center backs. But he still got himself into some good positions and was running all night. So I'd say 7.5 for him. And then we'll go to the subs. So, there was my mouse. This is the area that Guerrero's like playing the 1-2s in. Okay, for the subs, Hummels comes on. He does okay. Gets away with one. Gets lucky probably to not get the red card that Adeyemi. That game was so boring. Makes me yawn. Probably gets lucky to not get the red card that Adeyemi then got, right, and pulls the guy down. Sula looks decent once he moved out to right back and Hummels came in, but I don't know, I'll say 6.5. Didn't have that much time. Reina comes on. I think Reina was actually quite lively. Had 25 minutes or so. Created a few chances. Looked lively. Good feet. Inventive. Trying stuff. I'd say 7.5 for me. Got created the penalty for Bellingham, obviously. Maybe could have done better with 1 or 2 himself, but I'll say 7.5 for him. Bellingham wins the penalty, scores the penalty. He had an okay game. This is the sort of game for me where the speed of play needs to increase rather than the speed of like the amount of dribbling. And I know the field made it difficult. The field looked not in a good spot. Honestly, players were slipping all over the place. Like it looked like there was divots and bumps everywhere, passes that were bobbling and all sorts of stuff. So it makes it a bit difficult. But Bellingham obviously wins the penalty and scores it. But I don't know. He was fine, right? Like he does well to win the. Right at the end of the day, these big moments are what win you the matches, right? Who created the big moments? Bellingham, Kobel, Hazard / Moukoko, or Bellingham / Reina. So I don't know, 7.5. Adeyemi didn't do anything. Got sent off. 6. I don't even know though. I don't even think that's a bad red card to take in that situation. Right, he busts his ass to get back. Fouls, brings the guy down. He's the last man back. There's about 5-6 minutes left. We're up 2. Don't know the way that Kobel was playing. You kind of back Kobel to make the save, but also obviously you don't chance that really. So I don't know. Edin Terzic didn't seem unhappy with it. I think he probably would have been more unhappy that we got cut open as easily as we did. So like 6 for me for Adeyemi, and then Paslak at the end comes on for Moukoko, and he had one chance, a bit of a half chance, could have maybe done better, but kept possession of the ball, helped kill the game off after we went down to 10, 6.5, 7-ish for me. He did all right, I think. Did what was needed. He was the anti-Guerrero. Just kept the ball. Didn't try to do fancy stuff. All right. Don't actually know who we've got at the weekend, but we'll be back for that one. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I think, yeah, buy the shirts, check the channels out, check the Instagram out, answer the poll. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.